Hello guys, Tom Yone here from Extratech, and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I want to show you how you can have a portfolio website, which is very important with the current trend of things. It's quite obvious that the era of e-commerce is fully here, so everybody should have a page online where they can have trace. Someone can find information about you, about the job, your business, your portfolio, irrespective of who you are, be whether you're an artist, a photographer, a doctor, a nurse, any profession. You should have a single page online where they can find information about you. You can give the link to someone and they can go check it and see the things the work you've had, your education, your experience. So I'm going to show you how you can build a portfolio website and host it free of charge simply by dragging and dropping. Yes, you heard that correctly. I'm going to teach you how you can build this website. You don't need to, let me not say build so that you'll not be scared. You're not building anything. I'm going to show you how you can get free templates, and with the text editor we're going to use, you should be able to change name, you change the text, you change the images on your own. You don't need any help. You don't need any experience in whatsoever. Then after that, you simply drag and drop to the host and it's online for you, and people can view it all around the world, and it's free, totally free. It's very easy, it's very simple. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. Okay guys, welcome. And before we start, please, I want to say kindly subscribe to the channel, leave your comment at the comment section, and hit the like button if you like the video. Thank you so much. All right guys, so you heard that. Of course, with the trend of things, it's quite obvious we are in the era of e-commerce, so everybody should have a page online which is different from your social media accounts. This one is a website that contains your information, more like your CV, call it a portfolio, where you can showcase your experiences and your education, and you put samples of pictures of your work and your products. And let me just say this, it's going to be a static website. The hosting is going to be mainly static. What I mean by static website, I mean it's going to be just CSS, JavaScript, HTML, and images. Okay, we are not going to talk about anything database or CMS. We are not going to talk anything about that. There are a lot of options in this particular thing. I want to show you this particular host you can use. There are other options like free hosts that you can use. You have Heroku, you can even use GitHub, but the one I'm going to show you is very simple. All you need to do is to just drag and drop into the host, and boom, your website, your portfolio website is online. Okay, so I'm going to do, I will show you from a template I built, a very simple template I built. We'll host that. Then after that, I will show you where you can get free templates, okay, that you can simply edit, change the images, change the text, and you drag and drop. Yes, and your website is online. Okay, your portfolio website is online. It's very important that you should have a portfolio website. The service we're going to use, the host company we're going to use, is called Netlify. Yes, Netlify. Okay, so I will show you a template I designed. We're not going to do much work. Let me just show you a template I designed. I designed this template. Let's just open it in the browser. Okay, this is a simple template. This is more like a nurse, and it's like, it's actually a stock image I got online, and I just gave it the name Linda James, registered nurse and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Okay, so this is a simple portfolio website, a single page portfolio website about me, my education, my portfolio. Take a look around some of my awesome jobs. Okay, simple single page, links to your social media accounts. I like joking with footer. I just design this to use in my footer. So a very basic. Now you can even put your CV here. They can upload your CV from this portfolio website. Okay, so it's very simple, very, very simple. You can just go around this link. This menu links to various sections is actually an internal linking, links to various sections of the website. So if you click on contact, it takes you to this contact me. If you click on experience, it takes you to the jobs you've done. Click on education, takes you to this session. Okay, so you click on about, still takes you to this session. So let's just refresh the page. If you click here, you go up. Okay, and I also included the Java 8 time, the date 6th of May 2020, and the time. So this is just added feature I just included. So this is the template we are going to use. Then after using this template, in fact, I'm just feeling I should give a free, do about 20 free template for people and host it also. And maybe after the video I will see what I can do about that. Maybe I'll just design free templates for first 20 persons that will send me a message and also comment on the video. Okay, so this is the template. You can see the jobs, a very simple template. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to host this website online and anybody can have a look at it. Okay, so I will just list out, let me just tell you the text editor that you use that will make it easy. I'm actually using Brackets. Brackets is a very powerful text editor. Why? Because it gives you a live preview of whatsoever section of the code you're editing. So if you're actually getting free template online, you can, with Brackets, you can be able to go to each section, what you want to change. Like this is an image, placing my mouse on the image, you can see the image there, which is this. And if I click on any section, it will indicate. If I scroll down and I click on this section, it will jump to that section. This is a Jumbotron, Bootstrap Jumbotron. Okay, so any section I go to and I click, you can see that it's jumping to that section. It's indicating that section. So if you don't have any experience on HTML, you can actually, with this bracket, you can be able to edit each of these pages. Okay, so Bracket is the text editor I'm using, and I'm using Firefox for my testing. Okay, so now let's get into the host. All right, so the host we are going to use, like I said, is Netlify. Netlify is actually a very wonderful host that offers free hosts, and you can customize and put your own domain name. Though the host comes with, if the free host, which you don't need to buy a domain name, it's .netlify.app. Okay, so if you want to change the domain name, you can register a domain at a very cheap rate and you customize it to suit, like in this case now you can have lindajames.com or lindajamesportfolio.com. Get a domain name, a custom domain name, and change the domain name. Okay, but the free host you are going to get comes with, you don't have a custom domain name, it's .netlify.app. okay, and of course you can host from your GitHub, also your GitHub server. If you have your code push to GitHub repository, you can clone it and host it on Netlify, or you can drag and drop. And also Netlify comes with a very wonderful secure socket layer, a free one. So your website is automatically configured with a free SSL certificate. It's the importance of SSL certificates. It helps in search engine indexing. So if sites that has SSL is indexed more, okay, so it's important that your site should have SSL, so it doesn't scare people away because they wouldn't feel that the site is not secured. Okay, so a secure site is easily indexed by search engine. So Netlify gives you that free SS installed. They install a free certificate for you. Okay, so let's get to Netlify. Now, the first thing you want to do, you can just go to Google and search Netlify. Netlify, like this, Netlify. Okay, and the very first link, and of course is based in America, so you don't need to be afraid of hacking or someone joking with your information. Okay, so the fastest way to build a fastest site, build, test, and deploy globally with Netlify is all in one platform for modern web projects. Okay, so now the thing you want to do, what you would like to do is to register. Now, one thing, you cannot register on this site with your Google accounts. Okay, that means you can't register with Gmail accounts, but you can register with an email. But it's good that you register with your GitHub accounts. So I'm already registered with my GitHub account. You can see the connect your repository, GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket. So you add the master branch, and you deploy your site. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's log in. Of course, I've already deployed 3 sites. Okay, so what we're going to do, you see, you can, if you want to deploy, you want to clone from Git, you just click on new site from Git. So let's go to my desktop. Go to my desktop. Okay, this is the portfolio sites, the website that I just viewed, and I want to build several websites, but this one is just for the NOS. Okay, so this is the folder that contains all the files. You can see the HTML files and the static files, the JS, which has my main script.js, my images, just these few images, and my CSS, which has my main style.css. Okay, so what you want to do is the folder that contains all that. So we'll just drag and drop. So I will open my browser and also open. So this is where you drag, this is where you drop it. Yeah, you see, you want to deploy a new site without connecting to Git, drag and drop your site folder here. Okay, so we're going to drag this folder. It's very simple. You just drag this folder and drop here, release it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And you wait for your, wait for your site to be deployed. Boom. Very simple. It has been deployed. The site has been deployed. And if I refresh this page, you see the site has been deployed. So if you click on this link, it will take me straight to my website. Boom. You see, very simple. The site has been deployed. Okay, so I just need to, I didn't save my CSS, so I'll have to save, Ctrl S to save. I made some changes, so let me delete this now. Okay, now here, this, when you deploy, you see Netlify gives you allocates a name to the site, which you can edit if you go to your site settings, and here you see the site information, the site name, which is this, which you can change, but I'm going to delete this particular site now. Let me just delete that. And angry, boring, this is how you delete bug 471242. Okay, let me just delete this. You see it's deleted, so I will drag and drop again. I'll just drag and drop here, and you wait for the sites to be deployed, and simple, it has been deployed. Okay, so if we view this site, you see the site has been deployed. Okay, I made change. Any change you make, if you deploy from Git, any change you make to your repository, it automatically reflected on the website. You don't need to go there and update anything. You don't need to push or pull anything. But if you deploy from Git, whatsoever change you make on your site, automatically it will reflect on the website. Okay, so you can see my website, everything is working. Another thing is, if you make changes to your website and you decide to, of course, when you're making changes, it's going to be on your desktop, still on your local server, and you'll be wondering, how do you update it on the hosts? Now it's online, the website is online, and you want to make changes to that website, and maybe let's take a look at the website again. Let's say you don't like the way this text is being shown, or let's say you want to increase the fonts. You're going to do that on your local server. So the next thing you're going to do, you will be wondering, how do you update your website online? It's very simple. Let's, for instance, make some changes to our website. Let's view it from our local server and see how it shows. Okay, this is the website on our local server. Let's make some changes. Let's say we want to change this text here. Okay, so if I click on the text and I open my brackets text editor, you can see that the text is being highlighted. Hi there, this is Linda. Okay, let's say I want to say Linda James. I have added James, and automatically you see that it's updated since I'm using brackets because of the live preview feature of brackets. Okay, so now these changes I made, it's still on my local server. If you go back to the website and refresh it, you see that the changes will not reflect on the website. But if you were using Git, if you deployed from Git, the changes would have taken place automatically. But since it's a manual hosting you did, a drag and drop hosting you did, you have to update it manually also. And updating it manually is still simply by dragging and dropping. So let's say we want to update this. The first thing you need to do is to Ctrl S to save the changes you've made, and you go back to your folder where you have your website files. So you go back to Netlify. So what you will do when you're here, you see this is the page of the website where you have get started. The next thing you're going to do is to come here under production deploys, click on it, and if you scroll down, you see need to update your website, drag and drop your site here, your site folder here. So you see the same thing, you still simply drag and drop. So if we come back here and just drag and drop the folder of our website and wait for it to be deployed, and you see it has updated. So if we go back to here, let's just close out of here and open it from, let's just open it. Boom, you can see that Linda James, it has been updated. So that's how you update the website whenever you want. Maybe you no longer like this picture, you want to use a different picture. You simply, after making changes, so you want to add more work, you've done more jobs and you want to add more of your jobs, more samples of the work you've done, or you want to change your phone number, you want to change your phone number to a different phone number, or you've changed an address, or whatsoever you've registered for a new social media account, you want to update it. Whatsoever changes you made, after making the changes on your local server, you simply drag and drop the folder back to Netlify here by simply going to deploys, and that's it, and everything is updated. Okay, so now let's just do some setting here. I will just come here and I'll change the name of the site. I would like to call it, I'll change the name, I'll call it Linda James. Okay, just Linda James, and I will save this. So you see that it's Linda James. You see the site now is showing. So now the site is lindajames.netlify.app. Okay, so if you want to customize, if you want to get a custom domain name, you can buy a custom domain name, and you customize the domain name from let's say you register lindajames.com instead of Linda James. Instead of you having lindajames.netlify.app, you will now have lindajames.com. So, and you can see that the SSL is already installed. You see it now. So if I should come back here and everything is cool. So if I visit the site again, you see the site is secured. Okay. Now, irrespective of where anyone can visit your site now, and your site is already online. Netlify.app. Okay, so they can see your site. So this is just what it's all about. It's as simple as that. So you don't need to do any much work. So the next thing I'm going to show you now is how you can get free template. This template, I designed this template myself, and I think I'm going to be doing this for 20 persons free of charge. So first 20 persons that will send me a message, I'll host their portfolio website online. Okay, so let me show you how you can briefly show you how you can get free template and how you can edit it and how you can deploy. So this one is for Linda James. All right, so let's go to google.com, and you can just search for free HTML templates, and there are a lot of them. You can download lots and lots of them. You have templates more. www.2plates.com, but I like the one from Color Lab. So let's say we are looking for portfolio template, right? So search for free portfolio HTML, free HTML portfolio template. Let's just put portfolio templates like this. Okay, these 50 free portfolio websites from Color Lab. So these are free templates that you can download and just do some few changes to them. So let's just get one of these templates. Which one are we going to get now? Okay, let's get this. See this. All right, so if you come down here, you download the template, and that's all you need to do. And the download will appear here. We'll save it to our desktop. Let's just save this. The size is just 14 megabytes, 14.4 megabytes. Okay, so I will extract it. So we extract. Alright, so we open the website and you go to personal portfolio. Okay, so these are all the things. It's actually a very bulky. We have a lot of pages to edit because this is not a single page website. So this is the assets. So you don't need to do anything. This is the doc. I think this should be the readme. So what we're going to do, we'll just drag and drop. We'll go to Netlify, and simply just drag and drop. It's uploading, and boom, it has been deployed. So if you click on the link, you see the website has been deployed. Okay, so this is the website, and you can edit this website, customize it the way you want. It's as simple as that. Okay, about me, this is actually a multi-page website, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages or more. Here you have more pages, more than 6 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you have about 9 pages. So this, if you don't want it to be too complicated, complex like this, you can just get a simple, you can search for a single page portfolio website. Most of these templates, they are single pages, so you can just get any of these. I think this should be single page. So you just get the one that is easy, download it, and with your text editor bracket, you can easily edit. And after editing to your taste, just go to Netlify and drag and drop and customize your site. So if you want to change, if you want to have a custom domain name on that site, so you can go to domain settings. So this is where you can add your custom domain name. Okay, then you've already registered your domain, and you just come here, you say add domain, then input the custom domain, and you go back to your registrar and change the DNS settings. You can bring a domain name that you already own or buy a new one. When you buy the domain with us, we automatically configure your DNS settings and provision a wildcard certificate for your domain. So you can actually get a domain from Netlify. I think they offer domain services. So, but you can register with Namecheap, you can register with any other registrar, and you come here and paste it, and you will get information that you have to take back to your registrar and configure your DNS, and that's it. That's all you need to do. So thank you guys for watching. It was actually a very simple tutorial. I wanted to make it very simple, but the time is already fast spent, so it was actually a nice time to be with you guys. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in another tutorial.